I was still thinking of that tragic day, the day my wife died. I was at home watching the news when I heard a knock at the door. When I went and opened it, I saw two officers standing there with their hats off, and they asked if they could come in. I let them in, and they told me to sit down, and then went on to say my wife died in a car accident. I broke out in tears. At her funeral, her family was comforting me, even her dad who didn't like me. After a while, I had to stop sobbing and get my life back on track, because I know my wife Sarah would want me to. But I couldn't stop thinking about her, mostly because I am to blame. My wife said she was going out and I knew the roads weren't good, but I didn't stop her. If only I had stopped her, she would still be here. I ended up calling my brother to come over because I haven't had anyone to talk to since the funeral. When he got here, he asked if I was doing alright, and I said yes, I was lying though. Then I noticed he was holding something. "Hey, what do you got there?" He looked down. "Oh, you mean my Ouija board?" My brother was into stuff like that. "Why did you bring that?" A smile came across his face. "To contact your dead wife." I was furious. "Why the hell would you bring that stupid thing for? It doesn't even work." He kept smiling. "Oh yeah, it does. Brother, trust me." I decided to play along. He set everything up and told me what to do, and then said, "Is Sarah Richard here?" The thing didn't move, and I knew it was fake, but then the thing moved to yes. I looked at my brother. "Yeah, real funny." He looked back at me. "It's not me. It's your wife. Here, I can prove it." I then said, "Okay, if this is my wife, then for our anniversary, what did I get you?" It moved and spelled out a necklace, and I was shocked. This was my wife. A smile came over my face, but I noticed my brother's smile faded, and then said, "Sarah is there somewhere else here?" The thing moved to yes. I was confused, because it was only me and my brother and my wife's soul. But then my glass of wine was thrown off the table and smashed on the floor. I was confused. My brother then said, "Sarah, is this spirit good or bad?" It spelled out bad. I was scared when the lights started flashing and my TV started turning off and on again, and I just wanted to get out of there. I asked my brother what was going on. He said that whatever your wife bought in, it also bought in another spirit, an evil one. I was about to say something until my brother grabbed his arm, screaming. I went over to see if he was alright. I then saw a red mark on his arm, as if something scratched him. Then I was thrown backwards into my wall. I had no idea how, until I thought I saw red eyes looking at me, but then they vanished. Terrified, I ran over to my brother, grabbed him, and told him we need to get the hell out. We ran to the front door, but it wouldn't open. We then heard laughing. It sounded like a man's laugh. I started slamming on the door, trying to get it open, and then I started to pray. My brother kicked the door open, and we rushed out of the house and hopped in my brother's car and went back to his place. I asked what we were supposed to do, but he just said we would need to get a priest. We called the priest, and he did his work. But even after that, I don't feel safe, and I moved out of the house shortly after. I'm living in an apartment now, and I'm not being haunted by any ghost, and I will never go near an Ouija board ever again.